This is me, playing football against some of the biggest social media influencers from Trinidad and Tobago in an influencer football charity event called TnT Allstars. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Riyadh and I'm a filmmaker from Trinidad and Tobago. And you're probably wondering how I even ended up in this match in the first place. And it all starts with a voice message from a very funny man called Jules.
I train I went to the TnT Allstars football charity match. We going to play football strictly for entertainment purposes.
So basically he was inviting a lot of well-known influencers to take place in a football match for charity and invited me to play on one of the teams. I've never been invited as like an influencer to any event like this, so grateful for the opportunity. I said yes. But there's just one small problem. I don't know how to play football. And I'm not talking like at least I can pass, dribble, and score like any average person would. No, I mean like the last time I even touched a football was in Form 1. And our team lost 14-0. They announced that score to the whole school. They all laughed. I've never gotten over it since. So it was a pretty busy month for me already with client shooting, my interviews, the Movie Town movie premiere, and now on top of that, I don't have much time to practice for this match. Like, where do I even start? So to the rescue comes my two cousins. Shazeed, you guys all know him. He offered to come practice with me to just help me out for the match. And then comes my other cousin, who knew how to play football really well, named Azzy.
Here we have our #1 striker, Reality Studios. His training is mediocre at best. Some would say mashed potatoes have more structure and form than what he's currently playing right now. But I'll tell you what, we'll make a baller out of him yet.
Whatever he said. So he already had a goalpost and a field in his backyard and invited us to play and said that he would teach us. And just like that, training begun.
The hit man knee.
Whoa!
Gonna play. Come on.
No. So I was definitely better than when I first started, but I still wasn't all that confident in my football skills, but it was official. The page started posting their player profiles, positions, and marketing the actual event, and before we knew it, it was event day. Okay, getting ready to go. I'm really nervous. I don't know how to play football. We'll see how this goes. Let's go. Here's my cleats, brand new. And we have arrived. So as soon as I got there, the first person I actually ended up running into was Jules, and he's just as much as a crackhead in real life as you see him online. So I walked through the player entrance and it was divided between blue and red. I walked into my corner and sat down. From this point on, it just felt really weird, just seeing all these personalities one after the next that I know and watch online just walk past me and onto the field. And I'm not watching them as like a fan on the sideline. Like, those are my teammates. Joshua Regrello, TheboyChristian, Hungry Belly 868. He walked in with a coffee. I guess he lives up to his name. And even Zach. I actually worked with Zach before and produced a video for him on his YouTube channel. You guys should definitely go check that out. So yeah, we all just kind of hung around and waited for everything to start. Some players were on the field practicing while we were...
When I rose, I was up my Nah, you can't waste this man on goal. You seen this?
So from here, the nerves started kicking in a bit, knowing that I'm gonna be on the field in a bit, playing football in front of all of these cameras and people. And with every ticking moment, it just got closer and closer to the match. All right, so it is like almost 2 o'clock right now. We're all just going over the game plan and everything right now. I don't even know what I'm doing. I don't know what position I'm gonna play. I think it's defense, and then we'll go on the field and start to practice.
Somebody I take over the team. We'll take turns. No problem. Yeah, we'll switch
Run back. We
need one more mid to replace Sugar.
And things started to pick up.
You don't pay the ref already. You don't pay the ref, dog. Oh, they pay the ref, we pay the ball. We pay the ball.
Stay looking healthy. Stay looking like
What's that? Them can't play football. Them fellas cannot play by.
I'm not going home with our L. I'm not leaving from here if we lose.
Okay, well, we feel what win.
I expect the red team to walk away with this one.
If I find your bias, huh?
Come on, let's say for one.
I find your bias. Yeah, funny man himself, 100 nil.
Side with it.
And it's that. Blue side with it, and it's that.
Until finally, it was time.
That's a bit much, man.
I wake up, flex, down and check. No drip, this tell him run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell him run it up.
So up until this point, I was supposed to be playing defense as soon as the match started, but last minute they subbed me out for Kes Ramsey. I guess they just wanted to save the best for last. And finally, the match started. As soon as it started, people just started tripping and falling. Like, it was an all-out war as soon as it started.
Pushes. Oh! Oh! Really score! Really score! Oh! What a red team!
So I'm not gonna go through the whole match here. Jules made an entire highlights video on his channel, so you guys can go check that out when you're finished here. After around 15 minutes, Kes Ramsey got tired and finally came off the field, and they subbed in their star player, me. So I ran onto the field and started defending. I was supposed to be playing defense, but I ended up just doing like a midfield kind of thing, so I just ran around a lot.
Zakbdz, back on the field.
So the blue team scored a goal and red was now making their way down the field, and for the first time, the ball was passed to me. And you won't believe what I did next.
Pass. Trying to get his bearing. Gives away the ball. They're trying to press forward again. Blue team.
That's right. I got that ball, made my way down the field, and I passed it. Maybe not to the right team, but I passed it. You know when you practice for something, the day comes and you get the nerves and you forget everything? I forgot everything. That's it. That's all the action I pretty much got with the ball. I just kept running around a little more until eventually I subbed out for Joshua Regrello. And looking back at it, that was probably the best choice. So not too long after, the half ended 3-2 with blue in the lead, and the red team got together to, I guess, discuss what the game plan is for the next half. AKA, I stand there for 10 minutes and listen to them sort themselves out because I know I'm subbed out. So the second half started and blue team just started to dominate, like goal after goal. Until eventually the score ended up being 7-2. Moving past that, closer to the end of the match, a ball was kicked really close to the goal. One of the players on the blue team tried to catch the ball, and she ended up falling pretty badly on her foot and had to be escorted off the field. They decided to call the game off right there and call it a draw. Rightfully so. 7-2.
I'm not going home without L. I'm not leaving from here if we lose.
After that, they gave out prizes, thanked everybody for coming, and that was kind of the end of it. The teams took pictures with each other, and I hung back a bit with some friends, met some more, and finally said goodbye to Jules and Zach and headed back down south. So all in all, the event ended up raising around $8,000 for charity. I think this event in particular just showcases influencing our audiences to come out and support a good cause, and I gotta thank Jules, of course, for putting together an event like this, as well as for inviting me to be a part of the event. If we lost, at least I got a good shirt out of it, as you could. I don't see myself picking up a football in the near future, but I will definitely be picking up a camera and making some more short films very soon, so make sure to like, subscribe, and follow for all of that. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and as always, I will see you in the next video. Peace.